and welcome to my channel. This is Joy from She Speaks Too. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe. So just like that altar call in church, is there one? Will you subscribe? Will you share? Will you like? Will you comment? The doors of She Speaks Too are open. Happy New Year. I hope everyone is off to a great and prosperous start. This is 2022. If you made it here, then you are in the land of the living. That alone should make you happy. It should make you very happy. There are many that did not make it this far. From the title of this video, you know that we're about to talk about, will She Speaks Too return to Liberia? The million-dollar question. I mean, it's on everybody's mind. I know you guys are very concerned. So we're going to talk about it in just a little bit. So a month ago, I made a video about the reasons why I left Liberia. I made it very clear those were only my reasons. She speaks too. Every time I got to tell you my reasons. They're not anybody else's reasons, so they're my opinions. They don't have to be right. They don't have to apply to you, but I just my reasoning. So anyway, overwhelmingly, I got a lot of positive responses, especially when I mentioned my mental health. Everybody knows how much they can take. So what I can take and what you can take is totally different. Everybody has a different perception based on how they grew up, what's going on. Anyway, overwhelmingly, I got a lot of positive responses. Then I got a little tough love, which is fine too. I don't mind the tough love. I mean, somebody said, girl, you got to get over it and get back to Liberia and help the people, which is true. Then I got some negative responses. One person, he was from Australia. He said, you don't like Liberia because you don't like black people. I don't know what to say to that. I got some other people criticizing me for criticizing Liberia. And I will always say this, that when I criticize or talk about Liberia, the biggest criticism that I get is not from the people who in Liberia who's actually suffering, who are happy that someone's advocating for them, is the people that live this sprinkle all over the Western Hemisphere, haven't been back to Liberia since J.J. Rawa's time, since Nibok had a raise up, but they will criticize someone else who was in Liberia. I was in Liberia for over a year and a half. And if you watch my previous videos, I do nothing but promote positivity about Liberia. I have a restaurant series, building property, giving back to the Jacob Memorial Clinic in Jacobtown, the clinic that I have adopted in my heart, following the Cummings Africa Foundation, even to remote areas to deliver medical supplies. So you can see that I have a history and a well-documented history, She Speaks Too, of giving back. So to the criticism, I have to say, absolutely nothing. I think my work speaks for itself. So anyway, this is for my well-wishers, my positive thinkers, people who can banter and even have a disagreement intelligently. This video is for you guys. So let's start talking about if She Speaks Too will go back to Liberia. Will She Speaks Too go back to Liberia? Let's do the little drum roll. So the answer overwhelmingly is yes, I will be returning to Liberia. Number one, my fine husband, my sexual chocolate, he is in Liberia. I will be returning to see him. And that is my country. So the fact that I need to take a mental break, the fact that I have to get my mind right and wrap my mind around things that happen there, things that I'm not used to, does not mean I hate my country. Let me tell y'all something. When you criticize Liberia, it's like y'all act like Liberia is some newborn baby that you just, oh, baby, baby, fine. Hey, yeah, the baby too fine. The baby is not meeting its milestones, is not walking, it's not talking at the right time, and you just still praising the baby. No, Liberia is not a newborn baby. In fact, Liberia is the grandfather of Africa. Yes, we had a civil war. Yes, we had years where we were in a dark place because of the Civil War. But there are still milestones. There are still things that we should have right now. And nobody is ever going to tell me that we are right where we need to be. Everything is okay. Never. I lived there and I saw it. We should still be further ahead than where we are. And because I love Liberia, that's why I expect so much. You will never change my mind and tell me, say, it's fine, everything is great. It is not. People are suffering and I saw it. And that's why I will return to Liberia to do my best work. What will I be returning to do? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm working on a not-for-profit organization. If you guys know who the global narrator is, watch my Thanksgiving video, watch my Christmas video. He is one of my favorite cousins. His wife is a lawyer, and she is going to be helping me to do that so I can be able to have a not-for-profit. And all of y'all who say, I wish you had started a clinic, I wish you had started a not-for-profit. Well, I am. So now is your chance to support. Now is your chance. Everybody who are telling me what I should do, here you go. So now's your chance to support and give back. So I'm starting a not-for-profit and she's helping me with that so I can have all my legal I's dotted and T's crossed, so everything is on the up and up, so I can go and operate in Liberia. And I'm going to be working with young women and teenage girls. I'm going to be teaching them life skills. I'm going to be teaching them healthcare, basic healthcare, basic health safety. I'm going to be teaching them literacy, adult literacy skills for those that can't read and write and maybe are being taken advantage of. I'm going to be teaching etiquette. I'm going to be teaching budgeting. I'm going to be helping them secure scholarships. Anything that will be able to empower a young woman and a young girl in Liberia. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all the name yet, but if you guys have suggestions on names, maybe your name is better than mine, please put it in the comment section. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So everyone that, you should do this, you should do that, now is your chance to help since you told me what to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing. What else do I need to say? Oh, and then, one thing that really got me is you hate your country. Let me tell you, in 2014 was the first time that I went to Liberia since the war. And when I went, I took my 5-year-old son, Asher, with me. I'm going to put the picture up. I took Asher. When I went this time, I took my 5-year-old daughter, Sienna. All of my children have been to this country that I love, because I want them to know that that's where they came from. If something were to happen to me, even if they don't have the memories of Liberia, they have the pictures to know this is my mommy and my daddy's land and I touched that soil. So you can't tell me that I don't love my country when I have instilled it. I might speak Cerise on She Speaks Too, because that's just my proper speaking voice. But let me tell you, when I'm home, I'm not so Ceriseful. It's not so seriousful when I'm just talking, hanging out with my family. This is just my natural speaking voice. So it's not seriousful all the time, okay? My husband was calling me while I was recording. So I just want to tell you, it's not so seriousful. This is not just some American girl who went to Liberia and she couldn't put up with the fact that she didn't have this, she didn't have this, she was inconvenienced. There were real things that I saw that took a toll on me. And I stand by that. I was there. If you have been there for a year and a half recently, besides going for just 2 to 3 weeks, and you were there recently and you have a difference of opinion, I can listen to you. We can talk about it, but I can't talk to people who haven't been there and want to criticize my perception of what I saw. So let's just summarize it. Let's try to keep it positive. It is New Year's. I love my country. I will be back. Like I said, my husband is there. Sexual chocolate, coming to America. My husband is there. My heart is there. And I'm going to go and try to do my greatest work. Now, when I will go, not everybody business. When I go, you will just see the video. She Speaks Too touchdown. And maybe I may hire some dancers to come meet me to the airport. If so, in my business, I may hire people to come dance, put a lapa down so I can dance, so I can show you that I have touched down on Liberian soil. And I do indeed love my country. So anyway, this is Joy from She Speaks Too. I got passionate in this video because y'all aroused my passion, but I'm glad I did that video. I'm going to put the link in the description box because it aroused something in me to fight to know that I can fight, I can do good, I can think of something that will help others in my country, not just sit there and like twiddle my thumbs and wait for something to happen. I can make something happen for myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope everyone is off to a great New Year's. I will come back. My next video is going to be about what we should have learned or what we have learned from the Civil War. That's going to be all positive. We're not going to talk about gory details or anything like that. That's going to be positive. So I will see you soon. I'm still going to be doing videos about Liberia. I hope you guys still want to rock with me, even if I'm not on Liberian soil, because when I touch down, it's going to be a celebration. We all enjoy. So this is Joy from She Speaks Too. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you later.